Hello everyone, and thank you for checking out my channel, The Garden of Yumi, with the intrinsic soul, Yumi I say. Today I am relaxing, getting some self-care in. I definitely have been needing to read. I have not been reading like I should. So today I picked up a book by an author named Joyce Meyer. Not sure if you heard of her, but she is a great author. If you have not checked out any of her books or devotionals, you definitely should. The name of this one is The Mind Connection. It's about how the thoughts you choose affect your mood, behavior, and decisions. Very, very, very deep book. She also has a book called The Battlefield of the Mind I read before this one, and they're very, very similar. I'm going to read a little bit from the introduction page. Are your thoughts random and meaningless, or do they affect your life in ways that perhaps you have not yet understood? Do they merely come into your mind from the circumstances and events around you, passing through without meaning and effect, going nowhere and doing nothing? Or is it possible that what you think affects how you talk, your attitudes, your decisions, and your emotions? Can your thoughts affect your behavior and even your relationships? I believe they affect how you relate to yourself, to other people, to God, and to all of your circumstances. Perhaps these things you have never given any thought to. I know that for most of my life, I certainly didn't. I paid no attention to what I was thinking, and I didn't make the connection between my thoughts and the rest of my life. But the Lord has taught me that many things from His Word about the mind connection since those early days, and I'm excited to share those truths with you in the pages of this book. Now, I have not gotten all the way through the book, but the first couple chapters are really great. Like chapter 1, she's talking about the life you've always wanted to live. Chapter 2 is the mind, mouth, moods, and attitudes. Chapter 3 is how to think when life gets difficult. Chapter 4 is choose your attitude. Chapter 5 is anyone can be happy. And then chapter 6 is where I'm at now, is the power of focus. Now, the part that really stood out for me and to me was chapter 2, when she was talking about the mind, the mouth, the moods, and attitudes. Now, I am a Leo. I am a Leo at heart, so a lot of times I'm quick to pop off. I'm quick to roar on somebody, and that's not always good. It's not always good, and it doesn't always end with a good outcome. So I have been trying to focus more on thinking things through before I react, or, staying calm rather than being boisterous in a situation, trying to be more feminine than masculine. Sometimes us Leo women can have tendency to go off the Richter, and then nobody can control us. So lately within myself, I have been trying to control my attitude, my temper, my rage. Basically my mouth, my mood, and my attitude. Because at the end of the day, we matter. Like if you can't get yourself together, and what good are you for anybody else, or your partner, or your family, or a friend? How can you help a coworker if you don't have your own mental together? So right now, in 2023, the beginning of the year, I am focusing on self. I'm not saying that to be selfish. I'm not saying that to be mean or rude, but times is crazy right now, and it's time. It's really been overdue. Like, I'm so serious right now. I'm sitting here reading to myself, and I'm talking to you guys, and I'm trying to get this video out. My friends had asked me, why are you trying to make a YouTube video, like a YouTube page, YouTube channel, whatever the case may be? And I'm like, do you know how many random things I type in on my YouTube just to look up and get insight on? And I come across some very informative channels, some very informative videos that I wouldn't even expect to find. So I'm like, you know what? There's going to be somebody somewhere that's going to need some advice, whether it's self-help, whatever the case may be. And you know what? One day they're going to run across my page, this exact video, and be like, dang, she right. I needed that. Because that's exactly what happens to me when I go through people's videos. So again, just make sure you all get some self-care in. Just some time for you. Whatever that may be. Whatever it is. Gym, yoga, music, brunch, some tea and chill vibes, whether it's meditation, whether it's prayer, whatever it is, just make sure you get some time for you. It's so needed in the world that we live in today. I am a homebody, like I stay at home, stay out the way. I'm always looking up informative information and taking notes. I love reading, listening to music. I do not like drama, so I'm staying out the way. Also, another thing I wanted to say is whatever happened in your past, let it go. You have to let it go in order to move forward. There was things that I was holding on to that I kept going over in my mind, like why? And it wasn't doing anything for me but setting me back. Soon as I let go of all of that BS and nonsense and drama that really wasn't even drama that I created, I was better. I was happier. I was full of life. You have to be able to release what no longer serves you. Let go of what no longer serves you so that you can really gain the full idea of life. So you can really feel full off of life. Because that's how I'm feeling now. I am finally starting to feel full off of life now that I have let go of what no longer serves me. Thank you again for tuning into the Garden of Yumi with the Intrinsic Soul. Until next time.